什么是沟通？为什么有的沟通方式不利于工作进展，而有的沟通却能提高工作效率，提升团队的凝聚力？本期我们就从黄医生的访学故事里来解读工作中的沟通。黄东，现任上海交通大学附属上海市第6人民医院心脏中心副主任医师。在门诊里，他深入浅出地解答病人一个个的疑问。
你自己前面提交了药？
你没给我开？
没有，上次开了3盒。
在手术室里，他抢救过无数徘徊在生死边缘的患者。在2015至2016年间，黄医生前往美国约翰霍普金斯医院进行了为期1年的访问学习。
We've had a number of visiting scholars. Dong has been the most recent one, and their role is two things: one, to observe the way we do things here, but two, hopefully, to carry out research projects.
Yes, well, I think that's a very, very important study that you're doing. There's musculature that extends around the coronary sinus. It goes out at least halfway until the valve of Houston, and we believe it can extend even further, so we should try to get it out as far as possible, as much as the possible. And in particular, Dr. Huang is very interested in the relationship of the coronary sinus, which is a vein that drains blood from the atria back into the right atria in the heart, and it has its own musculature, which Dr. Huang has elegantly showed may be related to atrial fibrillation. He's done some very important studies and work here at the hospital to try to elucidate that.
一个课题的开展，就意味着和其他医生、教授、同事的不断沟通和讨论。
And how about the outcome? Is there any relationship between the different response to the outcome? So this is just a primary design for this study. So what about the comments?
Well, I think it's a very important study. I think it's obviously a mixed bag of different patient groups, of different kinds of patients. Some of the ARVD patients will have their ablation done under anesthesia, but may have the isoprel test done while still conscious prior to anesthesia or in a separate study. But that's an important point to look into.
Great.
Round 40 patients, 40 consecutive patients.
Yeah.
40 patients had 45 minutes. Okay, and then you look at that group to see how many had monomorphic VT, how many had polymorphic VT. And you're giving the breakdown, 12 and 4, 16 out of 40, right? 16 out of 40. Can we talk about this on Thursday morning?
Tomorrow?
Well, come over. We'll talk about this in the faculty meeting.
Or I can organize some slides.
You can, but we can even talk about it. It's fine.
Okay.
If you just have little handouts just to talk about
Okay,
it, you just present this and
Yeah.
ask the faculty for feedback on what they think would be useful.
Constantly remind me, this is a patient, I think he's a candidate for the study. Can you please try to have this patient involved in this?
It's too easy to just finish the case and be done. But by Dong reminding us, you got to do this research, you got to get this data, that makes it all possible.
沟通不仅包括研究方向的选取以及病例的入选，还在于对研究方法和细节的探讨。
I think you could use a clock face. You could say, if you're looking at the vein, where 12 is on top and 6 on the bottom, where along the circumference is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Oh, okay, I've got
Or is it
I see.
3 to 6?
Okay.
Or 10 to 12? Or all of them? So I think that would be a little suggestion.
Where you place seeds in the blood pool and the seeds will grow and they will stop when they notice that there's a big difference in contrast between the two.
Yeah.
And it's
So this is the left atrial area.
Yes.
This is the appendage.
Yes.
This is the appendage. Okay.
Yes. So the thing is, in our measurements we have been excluding the pulmonary veins and the appendage because of a non-standardization of the models, because we want to have a consistent measurements. So we limit ourselves to the actual body of the left atrium when we measure the volume. Yeah, he's a great. I mean, he's somebody with a lot of experience. So I got to learn a lot from his experience as a cardiologist, and he's a great person. Was a great friendship together.
So everybody has a place in our team, and I think we see it as a group of collaborators.
Dong has been a very good example where he has carried out a number of very important research projects, been very successful at doing that, and we really appreciate those efforts.
My nurse called Dr. Wang to see if he was available, and within about 5 seconds he was there, collecting the data, and just boundless energy. And it's really a pleasure to have that on our team.
在一个个的病例入选、数据收集和研究讨论中，黄医生探索了更多的房颤发生机制，为治疗寻找了一个新的干预靶点。
面对一个事情，你首先问你有没有尽你自己的那个努力去想去做。如果说你做到了，不管什么样的结果，那也问心无愧了。所以说这也是我就是无论是在国内也好，还是到这边来也好，一贯的这么一个工作的这个态度和一个作风吧。我觉得就是凡事就是要尽力而为，问心无愧。